Hey, what's up guys and girls, welcome back to another Demo King Game video. Today is not an Archero glitch video. I'm happy to announce that today's video is a rank list video. So, I'll be ranking all Archero weapons in the game, and let's get started. So, at number 4 here, we have the Saw Blade. Now, I used to actually use the Saw Blade, so this one hits close to home. So, another thing, if you use this weapon, good on you. It's just my silly little opinion, so don't get offended in the comments, please. And yeah, just that little disclaimer there. Now, what I think of the Soul Blade, I think it's an okay weapon. Like, it's not bad at all. Because no weapons in the game are bad. So, it does have the fastest built-in attack speed of all weapons. But if you value that in your weapon, then, you know, it's not too bad for you. But it is the weakest weapon, so you will have to take that in mind when using it. But I have seen a lot of people use it effectively, so yeah, not a bad weapon, but it's at the bottom of this list. And next we have the normal bow, the default weapon you get when you first start the game. I think it's a very balanced weapon. It does decent damage. It has alright attack speed. You know, it's a good starter weapon. But yeah, it's just a plain bow. Nothing special here. But something to note, it's actually got a little bit of knockback. So I think that's what sets it aside from the Saw Blade. You know, moves it up. It's got a little bit of a knockback, which I noticed. So that's actually really good. But, yeah, the Brave Bow is number 3. And now for number 2. This will cause an uproar. I think the Tornado is the number 2 best weapon. I think the Deathscythe just beats it because the Tornado has decent damage. I know it hits twice, but it has decent damage. And when you're versing bosses, the Deathscythe is more effective. But we're here to talk about the Tornado right now. So, the Tornado, it is considered to be the best weapon in the game. The Pierce perk is actually pretty good. You can hit multiple enemies with it, so it hits the enemies, and then it returns to you like a boomerang and hits them again, so you get twice damage of what the damage stat actually says. And if you position yourself right, the Tornado will return to you, and you can hit up to like 5 enemies at a time. It's so good. So yeah, the Tornado's number 2, and I think we all know what number 1 is. The Deathscythe. So it's a very strong weapon, as I mentioned. It has slow attack speed, so it does have a bit of a negative there. Now, the Tornado doesn't have a negative at all, just things that make it really good or okay. The Deathscythe does have a negative. It is a little bit slow, but it's not too much slower than the normal bow, so you don't really notice it too much when you're doing heaps of damage. The knockback ability you get with it, it's really, really helpful for it. So the knockback ability is really strong with the Deathscythe. So for this weapon to be number 1, I reckon you'd have to have knockback, because it's really good. And yeah, it's really good for fighting bosses. It's very dominant with that. I find it one-shots most enemies when you max it out, and especially when you get the epic. Like the chapter I'm in right now, chapter 4. If I got a max Deathscythe, it would definitely one-shot or two-shot most enemies that I come across. So, very good for fighting bosses. It dominates fighting bosses. It has a little bit slow attack speed. But yeah, I think it is the most powerful weapon in the game. So yeah, thank you guys and girls so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. And I'll do some more Archero list videos. Leave a helpful comment. Or a horrible one. It's up to you. Make sure to subscribe. We're getting close to 1.5k subs, guys. I'm so stoked about that. We've already gained more subscribers this year than last year. So, yeah, very grateful for that. And I'll see you all in the next video, which won't be 3 weeks. Bye, guys.